Quality education remains a great challenge with regard to issues of inequality in Ghana, especially for school-going children in rural communities. To close this gap and bring children in rural communities closer to the new technological world, two NGOs, the Helping African Foundation and the Friends of Yamoransa Foundation, have commissioned two separate ultra-modern ICT labs at Peki and Nkonya in the Volta region and OT regions respectively, to promote effective teaching and learning of ICT, science and mathematics.
With the outbreak of the deadly novel coronavirus, the rural communities have drifted further apart as far as education is concerned. The closure of schools across the country during the outbreak of the pandemic has left the education and progress of many school children in limbo, especially those living in villages without computers or any technological gadgets that would enhance virtual teaching and learning. To bridge this gap, the Helping African Foundation and the Friends of Yamoransa Foundation have commissioned a 40-seater ultra-modern ICT laboratory at Peki in the South Day district of the Volta region and Nkonya in the Biakoye district of the OT region. The well-equipped ICT laboratories are the 6th and 7th built commissioned by the two NGOs to provide free ICT literacy and help to prepare Ghanaian students who need the critical 21st century skills in the field of science, technology, engineering and mathematics, STEM. Speaking at the handing over ceremony held at Peki-Avetile, the Volta Regional Director of Education, Emilia Afi Amefuga, noted that successive governments have made several investments in attempts to improve upon the teaching and learning of ICT, but there is more to be done.
There has always been room for non-governmental organizations to lend a hand in meeting the many needs of society. And that is why I applaud all the initiators of this program and all other stakeholders. It is our prayer that this facility brings a new lease of life to the educational fortunes of Peki-Avetile and its environs.
The Executive Director of Helping Africa Foundation, Japhet Ariku, indicated that their mission is to make sure all 16 regions in the country get at least one of the facilities.
I think it's important for us to make sure that the community embraces it, that so it becomes a commitment, so they'll have something to look forward to maintain and to sustain, for the future. So we're very, very excited about this particular one, and we're hoping that this will be duplicated in the other regions that we're going to be going into. They're doing okay, but I think the unique thing about this one here again is the individuals within the community who step up and said, I like this, I'm going to put my resources to it. So we're very excited about it.
According to the Volta Regional Minister, Dr. Archibald Yao-Lecha, the completion of the two projects help fulfill government's vision to ensuring that the teaching of science, maths and ICT are made practical.
It is even more imperative in today's knowledge-based economy that any nation whose people do not have the required level of education and knowledge will not progress in this dynamic and competitive world and may remain economically dependent. This is why I'm highly delighted to commission this project, since it is the first of its kind in this community.
Here are some school children sharing their excitement over the facility.
Now we can improve upon our educational level through the use of laptop. First, if we just memorize the words in our head, but now we can do practical so that in examination hall we can remember what we've done in the lab and write something meaningful. But first we just memorize and others, but now we can do something sensible so that we can pass our ICT examination.
Previously, because we don't have a lab, the teachers teach us in verbal. We don't practice it, but now because of the lab we can have a feel of the computer, and then that will improve our typing skills and learning.
The two facilities have a space maker specially designed by TECHAiDE, which includes a 3D printer, augmented or virtual learning system and other robotics equipment. The computers are installed with over 30 pieces of educational software to address the curriculum requirements of primary through to junior high school levels.
You're still watching